This is not 10 years worth of hair growth, but it is where I am right now, 10 years post my big chop. Hey guys, we are now in April of 2022, which is so crazy to me to think about, that I have been on this natural hair journey of mine for 10 years. And I am so amazed by how much my hair has grown in 10 years. And I have cut my hair along the way. I wasn't really keeping up with my trims. When I first went natural, I never expected my hair to grow as long as it has now. All my life it grew to about my shoulders, and even every time I've gone to the salon, my hair has been cut right at my shoulders. So I really felt like my terminal hair length was about shoulder length. I feel like I have like a terminal hair length or something. Even when I was relaxed, this is about the length that my hair would get. And then I would always cut it up to about here, and then it would grow back out to about this length. And that's with regular trims. That's with me trying to keep my ends protected. That's with me moisturizing it. With all of that, I still feel like my hair will not grow past this length. And now I am mid-back length, and I feel like I have the keys in my pocket, the tips that I want to share with y'all so that I can continue growing my hair longer than it has ever been, and I can help you all as well. Some years ago, about 2 years after I cut all my relaxed hair off, my hair had grown to a length that really shocked me, and I think it shocked other people. And I kept getting asked, like, what are some tips to help you to grow long hair? And what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to watch that video and take you along for the ride. If you want to see the full video, it's going to be linked down below. But I'm gonna see if those tips that I shared in that video, have I still been using those tips? Are they still beneficial? Do I want to change some things up? Or if that video still holds some value. So go ahead and follow along with me as we watch this video together. Hey guys, firstly, I listen to my hair. If my hair feels dry, then I add moisture to it. If it feels oily, then I hold back on adding more oils to it. If I see split ends, then I trim them. So I just do whatever my hair tells me to do. Don't always listen to what everyone says works on their hair, because it might not work for yours. I definitely still agree with this tip. Listen to your hair. There's so many videos, y'all, on YouTube, and so many more since I started YouTube, where there's a lot of people who really don't know what they're talking about. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Every couple of years I have to continue my education because I love hair. I'm always looking up ingredients and products. I'm always trying to see what's going to be the most beneficial for hair. And I feel like a lot of people just listen to what other people say and don't do their own personal research. So there's several people on YouTube who say stuff, don't know what they're talking about, and then a lot of people run with it. Everybody's hair is different. Listen to what your hair tells you to do. And the only way to do that is by paying attention to how your hair feels, paying attention to what happens when you use this cream or this type of butter or this oil on your hair. How does that affect your hair? Does your hair split a lot? When you feel your hair, does it sound like it's dry? Like, you have to literally listen to what your hair says and then adjust what you're doing with your routine accordingly. The second tip I say is moisturize. I know that when I first big chop, my hair felt dry to me. It felt rough, and I wanted soft, fluffy hair. And I found that I needed to add moisture to my hair. I realized that I needed to do a deep conditioning on my hair every time that I shampoo it. This second tip still definitely applies as well. You have to keep your hair moisturized. And with any living thing, you have to moisturize it. And by moisture, I mean water. Water is key to making sure that your hair continues to live, thrive. Well, it's kind of dead, but you need to make sure your hair continues to grow from the scalp. And water is going to help you do that. Water is what moisturizes your hair. You actually need literal water applied to your hair, and then you can seal in that water with the oils, the creams, the butter. Another way to moisturize your hair is by drinking water, having a healthy diet. Whatever you take into your body is going to show itself in your skin, in your hair, in your nails. So make sure that you are moisturizing your hair and your body from the inside out. Another thing that I mentioned was deep conditioning my hair. I still do a moisturizing deep conditioner every single time I shampoo my hair. I do still use sulfates. I do still use all the things that people say not to use. I use them on my hair. My hair is fine with that, but if you found issues with using that in your hair, then don't do it. It goes back to tip number 1, listen to your hair. I do have a keratin smoothing treatment on my hair, and that's a lot of protein, but in addition to that, I do protein treatments as well. I use the Plex system, which is Cream of Nature's version of Olaplex. I've used that on my hair, and that has definitely kept it strengthened, but then I also go in with the moisturizing treatment after I apply that. My third tip would be to be consistent. With YouTube comes a lot of advice, a lot of tips, a lot of helpful styles and suggestions, but you have to take the good and take what's going to work with your hair and then leave the rest of it alone. I hear the term LOC, lock method, being used a lot lately, and I've been doing the lock method on my hair from day 1, and I always use my Eco Styler gel. I love it. I'm addicted to Eco Styler gel. So I've consistently kept the same method, and my hair loves that method. You definitely have to be consistent with natural hair. I noticed that my hair, if I try too many things, then it's like, what in the world is going on? But over time, I've used the same steps in my hair. I feel like I need to update my, I don't know, have I ever, I don't even know if I have ever actually posted like my regimen. I think I might have, but it probably needs updating. But I have done basically the same thing except the order of the lock method. I don't use the lock method anymore. I use the LCO method. And for me, that works out better because I apply the liquid, then the cream, and I seal all of that in with an oil. Consistency is really important, and I still do a lot of styles on my hair. I still protective style my hair. Is that another tip? I haven't really watched this video, y'all, so I might be, I'm thinking I did say protective style. But yeah, make sure you're consistent. The fourth tip is to do protective styles. Y'all, I am telling you, protective styling works. From like the second week that I've been natural, I did a protective style. I got that like 2 inches of hair into a mohawk. I did updos. I was so set on helping people realize that you can do so much more with the TWA or a teeny weeny afro than just wearing a wash and go. Now, nothing's wrong with the wash and go, but I don't want people to feel like they have to be stuck in the idea that you had to do a wash and go because your hair is too short to do anything else. For the most part, my hair is protected. Right now, this is a flat twist out that I have going on with my hair. And when I do styles like this, I normally wear the twist for, you know, like a week or 2, and then I'll take the twist out. I'll enjoy my fro, I'll enjoy my curls and my hair for a few days, and then I go right back into protective styling mode. So although I enjoy my hair, I want it to continue to grow, so I spend most of the time with my hair protected. So this is still true. Protective styles definitely have helped my hair to grow. So whether that's box braids, whether that's just twisting or braiding my own hair up, leaving it alone for a week or 2, enjoying it in its twist out in its fluffy state. Y'all, this is me. Like previously I loved mohawks, but I love like big hair these days. So this is like a twist out that became a braid out, and it feels really good. And it like, I mean, y'all, I had to do it, sorry. But yeah, so protective styling is key. If I was to be in my hair all day, every day, I would see the breakage. I would see the hair, the little hairs all over the floor. That's breakage. When you have long strands of hair from the root, that's normal shedding. But when it's little pieces here and there, that's not good. So I definitely enjoy my hair, and I definitely I still straighten my hair, I blow dry my hair. This year I have been stretching my hair a lot more, and I feel like that's gonna help me to grow it out a little bit more. I would say enjoy your hair, but also make sure that you protect it. Fifth tip would be to enjoy your hair. So just enjoy every stage of your hair growth. And I think that's kind of like a life lesson that sometimes people don't live in whatever stage of their life that they're in. And that comes with our hair too. If you're transitioning right now, don't get upset by the fact that you're not fully natural. Or do something about it. Go natural. Cut your hair off. But if you're not comfortable with doing that enjoy the transitioning stage. If you have relaxers on your hair, great, enjoy your relaxer. Do whatever styles that you can do at the moment with your relaxed hair. If you're natural and your hair is a teeny weeny afro, do whatever you can do with your hair. Challenge yourself. If you're not comfortable, you know, with your TWA and you don't want people to see it and you want to, you know, protect it and wear weaves or braids until it grows out a little bit more, I'm not knocking that at all. Do that. If you're happy with it, then I love it. I'm just saying, don't dwell on the fact that you're not where this other person is and you're so down with yourself because you want what that other person's hair looks like. No, just love whatever hair you have at the moment and just enjoy whatever journey you're on right now. Those are kind of the main tips that I have. They're pretty generic, but do all that good stuff and your hair will grow. Y'all, it's so funny watching this video because I have not watched it, and to just know that I'm still holding on to these things that I said, I think it was like 7 years ago, maybe 8. It's pretty amazing because, like, enjoy your hair. Like, that's it. I cannot stress that so much. Like, if your hair is not how you want it to be, change it. I've seen certain videos posted maybe in the last year or so where people are so negative towards other people because women are deciding to relax their hair now. Women are deciding to get like curly perms and jerry curls and whatever they want to call it now. People are shaving their heads. People are locking their hair. Why does it really matter what somebody else does with their hair if they're not impacting you in your life? Like, if they feel okay doing that to their hair, if that person is happy with it, it makes them happy, then just let them be. And if you don't like it, then wear your hair in a way that you like, but don't knock somebody else for doing what they feel is like good for their hair. Be patient, because that is definitely key. Don't hate on anybody else for what their hair is doing. Build each other up. Like, if the girl beside you has waist length hair, give her like a shout out, I was gonna say give her a high five, but I don't think we touching people yet. Enjoy your own hair, build each other up in this natural, relaxed, colored, bleached, highlighted, curly, straight, heat trained, whatever it is, thing that we have going on. Let's just build each other up. And if you have any questions, any thoughts, any suggestions that you want me to do with my hair, I'm probably crazy enough to try it, let me know down below. I love interacting with y'all, commenting and encouraging one another, providing that comfort when we need it. And I always say this, but I really mean it from my heart. I really hope that I can help some of y'all out. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope to help some of you out. Bye.